Yes, guys, and welcome back to RGhandhelds once again. Today is a special one. These are ucosole accessories that have been sent by the different developers of them, and I've decided to do this is like more of a preview video showing you the boards and what they are and what they do. I'll link each one that I have, give you links in the video description once it's done, so where you can actually order it from. And later on, I'll put them in the ucosole one at a time and do a little video later down the line. There's just too many to do all in one video. So today we're just simply looking at what's out there at the moment. I want to say a huge thanks to the guys over Valia, I believe Valia, this is from Valia over at Hacker Gadgets. He sent me out this kit. Last time he sent me out the cool Hacker Gadgets SDR kit for the ucosole, which you can all see my video on that, guys. But he's gone ahead and sent me a load of stuff again today. So that's in that pack. We'll go through the pack in a minute. The next one up on the ucosole Clockwork Pie forum, he goes by the name of Lululvlv, I believe. I hope I got that right. And he sent me out his kit. Basically, is a cm4 backboard and NVMe M2 board for the ucosole, which gives you that option to use. Again, pretty similar to the SDR Labs one, but this is his version, a prototype, I believe. And moving on, we'll open these in a minute, guys. I just want to let you know who sent me them, and so huge thanks to you as well. And the last one, Billy Wang. Sorry Billy, I'm really sorry it took so long to do a video, but the main thing why it took so long is I wanted to have all these together at once so we can show what is out there. You know, the different items are out there that you can use. I will be putting them in my ucosole one at a time. I'll have to do separate videos of that later down the line, but this is just a main video showing you. Again, Billy Wang is on the forum clockworkpie.com. I will link each one in the description of the videos so you can go out and check out the forum and what these are all about. So thank you, Billy, as well, for sending me out these samples, and again, very sorry for the time it took to bring the video out. So this is a cool device. I'm really interested in this one. Basically, it's for debugging and entering devices. I don't know, maybe the screen's gone on a device and you need to get into it, into BIOS level, guys, BIOS level. So you can enter the BIOS without using a screen, just plug in remotely, and you can use the ucosole as a keyboard and a mouse, hence the name KVM, keyboard virtual mouse. I believe that's what it stands for. So that's pretty impressive to have that capability. So what we're going to do next is simply just have a look at the devices, the boards, and again I will link them all in the description, guys, after the video, so you can go and check out the forums. So let's start off in order with the Hacker Gadgets. We'll put these out the way for now. You can see my ucosole there. It's all set up with the SDR Labs kit, which is really cool. I love this device. It's my pride and joy, guys. Got a bit of cooling on the back and my SDR Labs antenna. So I just thought I'd show you that and get that out the way. So the kit. I just got this yesterday from Valia. Thank you, Valia from Hacker Gadgets, for sending this out. Now I did notice a few bits fell off the boards. But these things happen, guys. I don't know if you can see that. That's fallen off somewhere. So I'm going to have to, I believe it's off, which I have already took a picture. I believe it's off this one here. And I believe it's come off here. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Just right there. So what we have here is a Raspberry Pi cm4 cm5 adapter Pro for ucosole designed by RGhandhelds. So that's the first thing. I'm gonna have to let him know about that. So that will get replaced, I'm pretty sure. I'm just having a look at all the different things. So that's that. He sent me, I believe this is the Wi-Fi adapter. Let's open it up. So if you got a RAD-XA, guys, you can use this, because RAD-XA CM5 does not have a Wi-Fi adapter. So he's gone ahead and developed this, which is pretty cool. I'm just having a look at it. It's a AC1200 Wi-Fi card, supports monitor mode as well. There you go, USB AC1200. Let me just zoom in for you guys so you can see a bit better. There you go. Wi-Fi dongle with monitor mode supported, which is pretty cool. So it's got a MT7921AUN Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2 combo chip in here, guys. USB Type-C connector, supports USB 3.2 Gen 1. 2 times IPEX external antenna connector, which are these, guys, 1 and 2. Integrated Bluetooth antenna as well. LED indicator for your power. That's pretty cool, I think, for such a small device. Very impressive indeed, guys, and I can see myself using this on the RAD-XA, which I do have a RAD-XA CM5, and the only thing I never use it is, guys, there's no Bluetooth on the board. So this is a lifesaver. Thank you for this. We'll certainly get the RAD-XA 5 CM5 fired up in a video showing Wi-Fi, working on that, and I know we'll get it all working, guys. So that's another little thing. Let's put that on the side. So we have a couple of combos. I'm just looking at the same time online what these are. So I believe we have 2 battery adapters here, right? So basically they'll replace your existing battery connectors inside the actual ucosole. So you'll remove the existing one and replace them with this. This will give you the 2 battery, 1 and 2, but you can see there, guys, NVMe, M key, PCI times 1 there as well, right? And this is if you want to use your own custom battery. So solder JP1 for dispense current when using JST to connect. LiPo battery pack, must let it open for 18650 batteries. So you can put your own custom battery in here, guys, with the M2 adapter as well. So that's pretty handy. On the back it tells you what they are as well. ucosole NVMe battery board designed by RGhandhelds, and it tells you there to enable manual on-off control of the batteries, desolder R14 and connect a push lock switch to J6. The battery will be turned on when the switch is locked and turn off when the switch is released. That's straightforward and self-explanatory, and there you have the connector right there, connector for the battery there, and these will just slot into the existing slot on the ucosole. You'll drop your M key in there, and you can see it supports 2230, 2242 and 2260 and 2280 boards. That is amazing, guys. Very nice indeed. I'm going to look forward to testing this one out. Like I say, you'll have to get your own battery, guys. And the other one, ucosole NVM battery board to enable manual off. It's the same what we said on the last one, guys. So straightforward. You can see you'll put your 18650 batteries in there, and again, you can have 4 different types of NVMe PCIe cards in there, and your JST connector. So pretty cool to use these. I'll probably end up using this one because I want to use my batteries, my Samsung ones, but I might try and get hold of a battery for that one, which is pretty cool. So that's that, them 2 boards out the way. That's that. Unfortunately, this one come in damaged, but we will get around to. And the same thing with this, the GPIO4 was connected to the IPEX connector for radio transmit. If you want to connect it to the ucosole main board, solder a 0 ohm resistor at the arrow point, and it tells you right there. And it's a Raspberry Pi cm4 cm5 adapter Pro, so you can use a cm4 or cm5 inside here. And there's your connectors there. You got a fan connector there, RPITX antenna right there, type C right there. That's the one that actually broke. And the back of the device, guys, back of the device. So that's another adapter. And the last one that we have that he's gone ahead and sent me, I believe this is the RJ45 Ethernet and USB 3.0 expansion board, guys. Let me just open it up carefully because there's a few bits in here. Don't want to lose anything. So here we go. So basically the features of this is a USB 3.0 Type A and Type C. These ports support USB 3.0 speed, whereas the standard ucosole is only 2.0. You all know that. When using CM5, downgrade to USB 2.0 when using CM4. Type C supports a flip over feature. So they're saying that you can use a Type C to flip over for them features. USB 2.0 and Type C pin header, right? These connectors can be used to connect the USB device inside the ucosole. So he's talking about this connector here. I believe it will go in there, and it will connect to, that's for the side, guys, this side face inside. So he's saying that goes on the inside and that will be your outside, right? So that's all straightforward. GPIO pin header exposed 17 GPIO pins and power pins. Okay, that's handy as well. So there's your GPIOs right there, what he's talking about, and they're all exposed. And then you got your RJ45 gigabit Ethernet. This Ethernet port was directly connected to the CM4 or CM5, and it supports LED indicators. So there it is. There's the your RJ45, and there's the little tiny indicators on each port there. There's your USB 3.0 and your Type C right there, guys. So that's a quick look at the board. You got your connector there, and that's for the outside. So I'll put that all together, and a quick look at the board close up. So we'll test all these out individually when I get time, but that is the actual board. Very good work indeed from Valia, as always. all quality stuff, and I'm really happy that we're getting a lot of this stuff developed for the U console. It really does deserve you know, some custom boards and so, because the U console is a very iconic device. I believe it's still very hard to get your hands even on one. People have been waiting years and years to get their hands on a U console. That's just so hard to get hold of. So that is Valier's Hacker Gadgets devices, which I will definitely test out in the U console, each device. And I will be testing this out on the Rad XA CM5. I want to really get Wi-Fi and Bluetooth working on that, and may use it as my daily driver on my U console. Finally, I can utilize that board. So next up we have, let's see. So this is the little kit from I was saying on the Clockwork forum by Lululvlv. He's the developer of this board. Thank you very much for sending this out to us. We will certainly check it out and test it. You can see it's fresh off the PCB factory board. So these basically snap off. I won't snap them off now, but they're just printed on a circuit board, and you'll just snip them off. So you can see there's your CM4, CM5 board right there, and here's your connectors to connect them with. And then this one, once you snap it off, you can see here, they'll connect onto these two. There's your USB and your Type C right there, and the other side of it, just looking at the back, you can see there's your M.M2 connector there. So it's telling you you can put a 2230 and you can put a 2242. I'm not too sure if it supports a 2280. It's not saying it there, so maybe not, guys. I may be wrong, but it clearly says 2230 and a 2242 on the actual device. So that's another good option we have. This is, I believe, a prototype, but it's pretty more or less, he was telling me it's almost ready for prime time and ready to order soon. So I will put links. I'll ask him for the links where you can actually buy and order this from, but at the moment I'll put the forum link in, which shows you you know, about the device. I know he's been experimenting with 4G on the device as well, implementing 4G into the board. So that's pretty interesting. I have seen him online, and he's put pictures of 4G implemented actually into the device. I think that would be cool, because it means you don't have to take out the 4G module, you know, and then put another module in. I know it can be really tiresome doing that, you know, with different devices. So he's been working on this for quite a while. So I think it's really nice, and I'm looking forward to testing this one out as well, guys. So thank you very much for that. We'll certainly check it out, and we'll get an update. I know he's got more mods in the works with battery mods and stuff. He's actually sent me pictures of them battery mods, so I will ask him once they are ready. I believe they weren't ready at the time. Once they are ready, he'll send me out them. And he's also sent these side, I believe they're for the sides, looks like 3D printed side caps. So if you got a silver one, you'd use this one, like for mine, or if you got a black device, you'd use a black one. So that's pretty cool. You can cover up the extension boards with that. So that is that one, guys. Another option there for you to use on your U console. We just have too many things too many options out there now. Right, so the last one up is Billy Wang's KVM add-on for the U console. So this is basically just a load of data cables which he sent me. This is the actual extension board. That's just some, let's see what he sent us. So like I was saying, this is a KVM keyboard, virtual mouse, remote. So basically you can connect this to any device. I don't know, let's take for example, say you got a little MacBook and the screen is not coming on, or you've made some setting in the BIOS and the screen's not working. You can connect this to your MacBook, jump into the BIOS, it'll come up on your U console screen. And you can tap into the BIOS and see and rectify what you actually did and try to fix it. But it's also for, you know, a lot of people work in servers and stuff like that, in remote data centers and so on. So super handy, at least for me. I'm just looking at his website. He's actually got it connected to a little MacBook box computer and he's running it on there. So he sent some cool little stickers there. KVM, mini KVM stickers will look pretty cool. You can certainly use them. You got some Type-C adapters here, I believe. So Billy's he's certainly gone through a lot of PCBs and productions to bring this out. I believe this is actually available now. Again, another cable here, Type-C, and you can remove it. Put the adapter to USB there, and on the other side you got a Type-C. So he's given you cables to fit every scenario, you know, that you need to connect it to whatever device you have. Again, you got HDMI cables to HDMI here, short one and a long one there. So that's another scenario. And in here, I believe we just have the same what we have here. He sent me another pack. So there comes super handy. I'll be testing this device on different devices and see what I can do. I did have an idea of connecting it to a Fire TV stick, because obviously you can't see a screen on the Fire TV stick. I wonder if you can connect this to a Fire TV stick and have the Fire TV stick come up. I've always wanted to know that, if that would be possible at all. This is some. So he's basically just telling us all about what this is. And that's that. And let's have a look at the actual device. The extension board, I believe. This is what makes all the magic happen. Again, huge thanks to Billy for sending this out. And very sorry it's taken so long to do a quick review. There's your extension board cover. So that'll cover things up once it's in there. And the extension board itself. I can certainly, this all sealed up. I believe I have a knife here, guys. Little blade. Let's just be careful not to cut. There you go. So this is the actual extension board, guys. You can see, let's try and get a close up on this one. Open interface. So a little close up there, you can see the board. So it'll just fit in like that. And the other side, open interface, KVM extension for U console. Very nicely well made again. So there's your USB, which you'd plug in, and then to your host device. So from here, imagine that's in there. This side will be in something like that. So your HDMI, your power, and to your host device. And you'll be able to use the keyboard on your U console to tap into whatever device you plugged it into and remotely access it into BIOS level. You can use the mouse on the U console to navigate. That's how you would navigate, and the keyboard on the U console to actually input the keyboard inputs. How cool is that, guys? That would be so cool to use. So I'm really looking forward to testing this on the device. I'll have separate videos as I do them, because I've got to dismantle the whole U console and put these in. But a huge thanks to Billy Wang for sending this out. Excited to check it out and see what I can test this on. For them situations, very handy to have something like this, you know, in your collection to use. So that is it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. It's just a little preliminary video just showing what's out there for the U console. The whole market is just blown up with different type of boards being developed for the U console, because it's such a popular device and it's so hard to get one. I know a lot of people have been, like I say, they've been waiting years to just even get a U console, let alone use it. But guys, you'll be happy to know that while you've been waiting a good year, you got all these cool little devices out there now that you can actually order and use on your U console. So at least there's been some good development on the devices for the U console. And this is the U console, guys. This is the SDR Labs kit that I have on mine. 3D printed screen cover, 3D printed stand, heating radiator on the back there. You can see the SDR Labs there. So that is the U console. Again, I really hope you enjoyed the videos. Hit that like button, guys, as always, and hit the like button. That is the cool little devices all available for the U console right now. There may be other ones that I don't know of. If I do find anything else, I'll approach and ask the developers to send out a sample so we can do a little video on them. And like I say, I will test all these out one at a time, each device, and see what they do on the U console. Huge thanks to all the guys. Please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Huge thanks to the guys for sending out these samples for the cm4, cm5 U console. And that's all for now, guys.